all right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Team-Stirr Show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for all those who watch, support, like, and follow. And of course, thank you for all you haters, because we know, I get it, I know. Listen, you guys support too. You guys still watch, you make your comments, but your opinions are also appreciated. Thank you for it. I get it. I'm sorry, I'm not liked by everyone, but this is what it is. Thank you again, guys. It's your host with the most. Welcome to the Teamster Show, aka Stewart Talk, aka your Teamsters' favorite local show. That talks about, about our local and, try to get into the other politics that are going on in this country. But other than that, thank you. Today is Saturday, April the 11th. I'll be dropping this video as soon as I'm done recording. God bless you all. God bless America. God bless all the working women in this country, union and non-union. And God please bless and protect our troops over in the Middle East with the craziness that's going on right now. This is what it is. But other than that, I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed to to live in this country, to be able to have the job that I have. While there is a lot of problems in it, it's still a blessing of God, man. And I thank Him every day that I'm able to provide for my family. I don't have to, there's a struggle out there. There is a struggle out there, but pray for all those who are not doing as well as we are. But let me get into the particulars so that we can get this show started. I want to talk a couple of things today. It's going to be a freestyle session, so please give me a little grace and mercy here. The facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the members' best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are mine, my own, Daniel Borges, and do not necessarily represent my employee's positions, strategies, or opinions. All views shared are protected under the National Labor Relations Act. So now let's get to it, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, always. Let's get to the show. So, one thing that I want to start off with. I held off on talking about this because it involves another person, and until that person, feels comfortable in talking about it, he's still seeking other avenues, legal avenues, to address the issue. Our feeder guys in Cranberry. Shout out to you guys. Definitely a lot of respect to you guys, because you guys stood by our brother Greg, while he was... Okay, this is the situation. We had shop steward elections, and one of my guys, Greg, great, solid Teamster, solid shop steward, great guy. Many of the guys in, Edison, if you know him, you got, there's nothing to say but to love the dude, because the dude is a great guy. So he was elected as a steward, and if he didn't get the top vote, he got the second most. It was either, because it was that close between 1 and 2. So out of 8 people, he got the second or the first. Whatever it is, forgive me, but it's really not important. But it's just to show that people wanted him as a steward. So what wound up happening was, you pick your jobs by seniority order, and our local, within its infinite wisdom, to strag around their power and to show, that they feel their thing is bigger than ours, decided to say for the last 2 years they want someone to work Sunday to Thursday, which means, so if you're a senior guy, you work Sunday hours as your first day, you're giving up your right as a senior person for double time and stuff like that, and even family time. Listen, our own local, the people that we pay to represent us, they don't work weekends. They don't work Sundays. They're not available. Our bylaws state that they're supposed to have meetings with the stewards every such and such, time periodically to be updated with the things that are going on with the loan. That doesn't happen. But they want us to sacrifice our families, our lives. And at this time, it's really not needed because they brought this to attention the year before, how it was a hindrance to certain people because it's not needed. There's no management person there, just dispatchers. If you look on the schedule where they have a posting of what sleeper team people who they can call during the week, and they have their stated specifically that on weekends there's no management there, so you call a certain person. No management is available on Saturdays. They're just not. So in their infinite wisdom, they try to run a special election. Nobody signed up for it. All they signed up for, and this is why I give a big shout out to the guys in Cranberry and Edison, because all they put was Greg's name. Greg. And shout out to them for sticking by him and not, and not co-signing with this nonsense the local tried to do. So because they couldn't get anybody, which he was still willing to be the shop steward, they decided to just cut it and say instead of 3, there's only 2. And this is all political. This is the politics of this nonsense. He ran against them. He's very vocal against them. Whatever it is, we all work together the best we can. But when we see something that's wrong, like I see right now, we speak out against it. And this is what it is. This is the politics. And it's confirmed because one of the knuckleheads who left the hall decided he wanted to run his mouth and say, yeah, they're not gonna, they're gonna remove him because of who he is. Had he not been who he is and done what he did, they would have found a way to work around it, but they chose not to because, of course, we make them look bad sometimes, and we don't bow our heads and our knees down to the Almighty, and this is the problem in our local. Congratulations to everyone who enables this behavior, because it's not their God-given right to be in the position they're in. It's a privilege and an honor to serve as an elected official, even a shop steward. And for you to abuse your power this way and say, no, you're going to do what we tell you to do. We don't care about the members' best interest, because this is not in the members' best interest. We're short a shop steward, an amazing shop steward. And so now, the one who's held to left the bag is Dino. And, the work is increased in him. And the new guy, the new guy's a new guy. He's a new guy. Not much I can say about him. It is what it is. Nothing personal. But, it hurts our members. This isn't helping anyone. They write this bogus letter that they spoke to certain people, and they came to the decision that they only needed to. No. I don't know who they spoke to. Only probably people that would support them, because they didn't speak to me. They didn't speak to anyone who would tell them that this is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. But this is the attitude that we have. This is our local. It's in terrible shape. And listen, I've been getting calls all week. I from the last couple of weeks, people have been calling me and telling me their stories and dealing with the people up there. They're being talked down to. They're being yelled at. They're being told, their grievances aren't going to go anywhere if they file a grievance for something that they're protesting. And this is arrogance. This is the arrogance. This is them thinking that they have a right, that is their right to do what they do, and they're just out of touch, and there needs to be regime change, and there always needs to be a threat of them being removed. And, while I'm still around, I'm going to still speak on this. All you guys that continue to say, oh, you shouldn't do this show, and you shouldn't talk, you shouldn't do this. Look, don't watch, and don't follow. Just shut up. Just live in your little cave. Live in the cowardice that you live in, because that's not what I do. I'm a man that can speak truth to power, a man that has a right to talk and to share his opinions. And people like it, but then again, people don't like it because they don't want to be told the truth. And this is the truth, that our local is in bad shape. It really is. The state of the union of it is just terrible. Our leadership stinks, and I tell you, the day that I decide to put a slate together, if I ever can, I'm going to run for president. I'm going to run for president because it starts from the top all the way to the bottom. And the arrogance and the BS and the talking down to guys is got to stop. This attitude of you're going to do what we tell you to do, that needs to stop. It needs to stop. And the problem is there is no threat right now. So while they still got their 800 votes, their 900 votes, they're still getting, because everyone has just, the other 14,000, 13,000 people have just tuned out because they just don't care. They just don't care. So congratulations on your 800, which will continue to keep decreasing. And eventually we'll get our shot, because as you continue to piss people off, aggravate them, you're just going to motivate others. And eventually, ignore what I'm saying. You guys can ignore it. Before you know it, there's going to be a wave. There's going to be a wave of guys that are just going to be fed up of all your crap and the way that you talk to people and the attitude of, this is our local and you're not going to tell us what to do. Keep on. But other than that, let me get on to the main topic. Our main topic I wanted to talk about was the buyouts. Listen, whether I was supportive of it or not, that's not my thing. I mean, I don't care either way. You guys who decided to wanted to take it, God bless you. If you were looking to go and the company wants to give you money to go, why wouldn't you go? It's $150,000. What wound up happening was that there was a settlement made. The contract, the CBA was reopened, and the international decided to agree to allow the company to have 7,500. Now, was it originally going to be 30,000? No, probably not. The company was looking to do 30,000, people to get rid of. That's what they were looking for, instead of increasing jobs, which is in the contract, what they're supposed to be doing. So I don't understand where the international and the local thinks that there was a win here. There is no win here. The company forced the union to open the CBA back up to give them something that they wanted to do. And the question is, where's the victory? What did we get for it? What did we, the members, get reopening our CBA and giving the company something they wanted? 7,500. Now, from my understanding, it's supposed to be allegedly in seniority order. I don't know how. I don't know how you could say that in Cranberry and Edison Feeders, there isn't one guy senior enough to get it. Not one. We got guys with 40 years, 30, 35, whatever that is. Not one was eligible for it. And that's okay. People are talking about people in package with 14 years, some less than 10 are getting it. But our guys, that it doesn't qualify. And be prepared to hear a lot of this nonsense from the people that we pay. Company needs it, the business. That's another code word for we're not going to do our jobs. We don't really care. So that's what it is. That's what it is. And when we're going to start hearing phrases like that come out of the people that we pay to protect our rights, it's a problem. I've been hearing that in Edison when I was here for a long time. Long time. And I've always thought it was the most ridiculous thing that people throw that term around, company needs, whatever. Bullshit. Because that's what it is, a bunch of crap. We have a contract. Company needs to abide by it. And this is what it is. And so the fact that we got nothing for it, see, our senior feeder guys are being violated. From my understanding, up to this day, things could have changed. I don't know. But guess what? the guys that we pay in their infinite wisdom, they also chose not to tell anyone anything. No one to give guys guidance. So could I be just speculating? Yeah, probably could be. I don't think I'm far off in what I'm saying, but this is all we got to do is to speculate because nobody's saying anything. They don't really care about the buyouts. They don't want to see any of our guys getting any of them. They didn't really care about it. They didn't really approve of it. So they really don't care if our seniority gets violated. Now that it's in a CBA, but the question is, you reopen the CBA and what do we get? And this is the problem. I like O'Brien. There's stuff with the lytics. He put this in the contract, and guess what? The company can't discipline you. You're right, they can't discipline you, but they can harass you every day. It's a harassment tactic. It's a harassment instrument used every day. From my understanding, someone was able to, confirm that they can see images with that camera facing O'Brien to say it's not a camera. It's a camera. It forces you can see inside. You can see images. Someone was able to verify that they were able to see the faces blacked out, but they were able to see the body movements, whether through reflection or rather through motion, whatever that is, they're able to see. But then again, this whole buyout thing is a nothing burger either. As far as the local, the union and the whole, they lost its priority. They're very inept in what they're doing. They lost their priorities. We're worried about a shop still working Sunday to Thursday, but we're not concerned about the stupid harassment that goes on in this place, the stupid harassment, because I heard an amazing story from Bayonne that was just out of this world, to the point that I'm still in shock of what I heard. This is what we're not focused on. We're focused on the shop store and not working Sunday to Thursday. We're focused on, ridiculous buyouts. Okay, so now we stopped. Oh, you gave the company $7,500. Now you're not going to do it in seniority order. But what are you doing about the guys who are constantly laid off? These layoffs are bogus. The work is there for them to do. They're constantly needing people to work extra days. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, guys. I don't know. Union meeting May 3rd. You guys should show up. I won't be there yet. I won't be there yet. I got things that I do and that are very important. And you guys that have your issues, go up there, say something. Forget all the cheering and the clapping that goes around. Step up, say something, because if we don't take our local back, we're in trouble, man. And I see it. I see it. I'm not going nowhere. I'm there until God says I can't be there no more. And then that's it. That's it, guys. That is it. But other than that, guys, we need to get our stuff together. We need to get it back. Guys, you guys that are driving, be aware. They're following. They're following you. They're recording you. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. We can't give them this stuff. Listen, when I got into my situation, it was my situation. I won't make excuses. It happened. It happened, and I dealt with it. And guess what? I'm back. The company didn't try to give me a shot. They tried to fire me. Thank God for the great lawyer that we had. Always shout out to him, Ed, the attorney. He was able to, convince people that this was wrong, what was being done. But then again, guess what? I gave it to them. So don't give them anything. Don't give them anything they can use against you, please. So be careful, be smart. Know they're always following you. And listen, I don't know. I hope in the next couple of years we could get something going together. But it is what it is. Shout out to you guys in Cranberry. Thank you guys for holding it down for my brother Greg. Greg, you keep your head up, brother. Continue to fight and do what it is you need to do to get this resolved, and we're all behind you. But other than that, guys, that's it. Listen, God bless you all. God bless America. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything. And I hope you enjoyed the show. But everyone, please be careful out there. If anyone ever has a problem, they need my help. My phone number's out there. Guys are reaching out to me. They're getting my phone number through saying you can reach me or reach me at stewardtalk2022@gmail.com. Email me because that's how a couple of people found out about me. They emailed me. They're able to communicate, tell me their story. Tell me your story. You got something going on. You got something that they did that's wrong. Tell me. I mean, there's not much that I can advise you. If you ever seek my counsel for advice, you ever need, I will help you. I will tell. The first thing I'll tell you is file a corporate complaint, file a grievance, and then you call your local representative. And you can tell them that I helped you, that I told you this is what you need to do and this is what needs to be done. I don't care. I'm here to help you guys. Some of you guys don't know, and I'm more than willing then to help you and to show you what to do. So reach out to me, stewardtalk2022@gmail.com. Ask around. People have my number. I promise you, you will be able to get in contact with me. I won't leave it here because you got too many weirdos out there that'll start screwing around, and I do need my phone, so I can't have it shut off. But it is what it is. But guys, God bless you guys. God bless America. Everyone, please be safe out there, and please get involved in your union. Get involved. Learn your contract. Learn your rights. Learn to do your job. God bless. Good night. See you guys soon.